For say, hey guys, it's Klaus. We're back again for another episode of whatever. And we've got Mr. Paul. You remember Mr. Paul? Mr. Paul. I showed you a replay of Mr. Paul playing the Grillet. And someone has informed me that, yes, in fact, Grillet in German means bedbug. I don't know why they would name a tank a bedbug, but this one, at least, he's playing the Leopard. Now, everyone knows what a Leopard is. And I have to apologize. I did not do Mr. Paul justice. I'm going to leave the link of the last Mr. Paul replay I showed in his bedbug Grillet. Had a great game. But I was a little, I wasn't quite myself when I recorded that replay. I was a little bit of, I had a couple of drinks and was a little happy, and commentary kind of got away from me a little bit, and ended up discussing the farmer's triplet daughters and I don't know how it went that way, but it did. So today we're going to do justice to this commentary of Mr. Paul. They call him Mr. Playing the Leopard 1, the Tier 10 German medium tank. And there he is. He's just sitting there, and he's taken 2 shots while I've kind of rambled on and haven't said anything. And Mr. Paul is a good player. Mr. Paul, what he has, and I think you can't teach this stuff, it's map awareness. Okay, so look at the map. You notice some of his team has pushed up to the east, and he's not just going to wait. There's only one guy that's been spotted. He's pinged the map. And he sees that there's lots of mediums. They've got a lot of mediums on his team. And he wants to overwhelm this guy right here. Because when you look at the map, there's not a lot of enemies here. So Mr. Paul is leading the charge because this guy has no clue what's going on. He just drove there by himself and is waiting, and he's going to wait there for these 7 mediums to move in. Goodbye! That's why you don't venture off alone. You know, like, what the hell was he doing there? Did he have map awareness? I think not. Okay? Not to make fun of him, but actually I just did make fun of him. Look at the map. Look at the mini-map. Okay? The bulk of the enemy force is in the southwest, all the red dots, and there's a few campers here, and there's a troop of medium tanks on Mr. Paul's team that are now basically taken over the east side of the map, and they're moving in, and Mr. Paul's moved up here to spot and to try and there are no enemies here, so that tells you the bulk of their force is in the southwest, and they've actually, there's one guy who's broken through the middle. Are you looking at the mini-map? Like, that's what you got to do in this game, okay? Don't just stare at the tank in the middle of your screen. You know, look at the gun. Look at the mini-map. He's going to shoot this guy. But look at the mini-map. That tells you what's happening in the game, right? That's what's actually happening. What's right in front of you is what's right in front of you. But look at the mini-map. The enemies are all huddled in the southwest corner. Mr. Paul knew this. And that's why he's taking this risk. And okay, I'm going to shut up now. Watch this. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! That's my intro. Thank you, Mr. Paul. At least this... Oh, yeah. That was probably the best, one of the best ammo racks I've ever seen. Like, holy shit. Okay. Yeah, okay, we've done that. Now look at the mini-map. His team is losing tank-wise. Tank number, but look at the mini-map. Okay, are you looking at the mini-map? All the enemies are in that southwest corner. So now it's a matter of Mr. Paul's team staying hull down and just farming these guys, right? Because the whole enemy team, although they have the tank advantage, they do not have map positioning. And Mr. Paul is a genius map tactician. He sees where they are, and he realizes now he's got to get a little distance between all those enemies and himself. He's got to back off. And what is he doing? He's going to put some pressure on. He's going to go in the cap. Is he going to? He's not going in the cap to win. There was some raging in the chat. You know, a couple of the dead guys saying, "You idiots, why didn't you cap?" And so you notice he's in the cap, but he's pointed, he's ready to leave at any second. What he's doing here is he's making half of those enemies turn around. See, now he leaves, right? What he did is he turned half of those enemies around. They probably thought, oh shit, they're capping, we better go back. So half of them turned around to come back, and Mr. Paul knew that he never intended to win by capping, right? So he's got them to turn around and commit themselves, and now he can take some shots. Oh, and he bounced. Now they've got the guy that's in the open. You see that? That was called the cap bait. The old switcheroo cap bait, right? They think that they were capping, but they weren't capping. They drove in the open to try and come and reset, and now they're dead. So hats off, Mr. Paul. That was a good move. Okay, so he spotted again. So now they are losing big time, aren't they? And somehow, as I've rambled on here, now they have lost map position. Now they've flipped it around on them. You see, now they're all huddled in the northeast corner, and it's the red team that has map position. But Mr. Paul going into the cap has drawn them all back here. So you see, what am I trying to say? Am I trying to say anything profound, or am I just kind of rambling on here? See, now it's the enemy team that should have sent a couple into the cap and won this easily. But they didn't. They started coming back. Looks like they all did. And let's see what Mr. Paul does here. So they're slowly just taking shots of opportunity. And they're all in medium tanks. So if they work together, they can just slowly farm these guys, right? Just stay together, stay patient, don't do anything stupid. And Mr. Paul is not known to do anything stupid. There he goes. What's he saying? He's telling the team what he's going to do. And the thing about mediums is they can move around wherever they want. Oh, nice shot there. Here they go. They're going to take these guys out. He might take a hit here, but he's got to take them out. Come on, help him. Help Mr. Paul. Here comes the other medium. He missed. That's too bad. Can he take him out? Yes, he's got him. Mr. Paul traded some health to get rid of those guys, and now the mediums have to leave. Okay. Now, these enemies, they had the game, right? Well, I don't know. I know it's one of those things where when Mr. Paul went back and sat in the cap for a few seconds, they all turned around, and I think a couple of them should have went to cap. Putting cap pressure on is kind of... It just causes chaos within the team because, when you go in the cap, the siren starts going. I let him take this shot. Oh, he bounced. The siren starts going. There's a red line on the, and a good player will go back to reset, but it throws the enemies into chaos because sometimes they don't, we're being capped and the teamwork falls apart. And it looks like what happened to this enemy team is as soon as Mr. Ball went into the cap, they all abandoned their flank and they all went back, and now they are in the open and the medium tanks are farming. And now they're winning. So let's just watch and see how this shapes up. Mr. Paul is just being very careful here. He's being very patient. Just driving around. It's pretty even. It could go either way now, right? Let's just watch this. I'm not going to go overboard on strange commentary here because if you watch the previous Mr. Paul video, like I said, I mean, there was a whole bunch of shit being talked about. The farmer's daughter and stuck in the mud and the triplets, the blondes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you better watch the Grellet replay. That was one of my best ones. Mr. Paul, you enjoy sending your replays to me, don't you? Because you know they're going to get shown. Because every replay that Mr. Paul sends me is freaking good. He doesn't send me just then, oh, I got 3 penetrations and I was driving my tank stock and I want you to show my replay. It was my first game, but I got 350 damage. Can you show my game? No, he doesn't send me those, right? Sorry, I got to make fun of... you guys send me a lot of replays, but every now and then I get one like, I played my first game in the KV1 and I killed 2 guys. I was so happy, can you show my replay? Well, you got to draw the line somewhere, right? I mean, I'm happy for you. You got 2 kills in your KV1. You finally got to tier 5. And I know that you're really happy. And I'm glad that you're really happy, but let's just say you probably should wait till you do a little better before we put your replay on YouTube. And when Mr. Paul sends me a replay, I know. I don't even have to review it or watch it. I get an email from Mr. Paul, and I think, oh, got to do that one. Because they're all good. He doesn't send me this shit. And the one thing watching some of his games is you realize you don't have to rush and win the game in the first 2 minutes. So what is he doing now? They've flanked around and he was just poking there. He wasn't trying to really do anything, just spotting to see if the enemies were there. And look how careful he is. He's not throwing his tank away. They're slowly moving around. The time is running out. He's just poking around here. He doesn't want to just drive blindly into the open and get shot by these big TDs. So he was going to go that way, but he's changed his mind. And what is going through his head? He's thinking, where did they go? Where are the enemies? Should I be spotting? Should I wait for my teammates to spot? You notice his team, they're sticking together, which is good. And now he knows he has his teammates to support. Look at the mini-map so he can move up a little farther. Slowly moving around. There's got to be an enemy around here somewhere. You see his teammates are following him. I mean, this is a serious close replay, right? This is a... Oh, he's spotted. How the hell is he spotted? He's backing up. This is a tactical, serious close replay showing actual strategy and gameplay. Like, look at these guys. They're sticking together. Like, what the hell is going on? Usually this is around the time when everyone just splits up and goes in one at a time and they all die and, lose the game because they play like Muppets. But not this game. They know there's strength in numbers. And Mr. Paul here is going to flank around because he got spotted up there. He pinged the map so his teammates would know. And there it is. There's the guy that spotted him, and he does not have a shot. But they've got a wolf pack. There's only a minute left. Like, can they possibly kill 4 guys? There's a minute and a half left. They've got to get all the guns in the game. There's 4 medium tanks. Oh, one of his teammates is dead. But they're getting shots. Now, Mr. Paul is going to... And this is why they call him Mr. Let's watch here. He knows where the enemies are now, so here we go. Here we go. 1. Yeah, that's 1. Yeah. Gegnerfaska ausgescheißen. That means 1. And... Gegnerfaska ausgescheißen. That means 2. Huh? And... Oh, here we go. Gegnerfaska ausgescheißen. That means 3. And... Here we go. Running out of time. Another wolf pack. He's not going to drive out in front of the big gun. Come on, who's going to get the last shot? Is it going to be Mr. Paul? He bounced! Are you kidding? Who's going to get him? Who's going to get him? Erwischt means 4. Ace tanker. Huh? Look at the 2 leopards on top. Yeah, but he lost credits because that's just the way the game works now. Mr. Paul. That's why they call him Mr.